Alright, I picked up a couple of these pull start fire starters, and they got a string on each end, a red string and a green string. No matches. Windproof to 200 miles an hour. Interesting. Lights wet wood and burns for 30 minutes. It's a pretty hard package, so be interesting to check this out and see how long these burn. What it says is loop the green string over a log to secure, right here, and then build a structure of logs. Pull the red string quick and hard to start. Well, if it burns 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and that's what we're going to test out. How long this thing's actually going to burn. So I'm just going to lay out a little bit of wood or something on the ground and then just light this and see how long this itself actually burns. I'm going to put a log right beside the piece of concrete. Like I said, this is just a test to see how long this thing's actually going to burn. If I'm covering it with a bunch of firewood, makes it kind of hard to tell how long it's actually burning. So definitely well sealed in the paper or the plastic, so keeping it waterproof. Okay, it says to tie the green end to a log to secure it and build the structure and then pull on the red string. Okay, I undid the strings. The green string, the one that goes around a log or whatever you got in your fire pit. You can even put it around a stone and then put the wood over the top of this. I will go ahead and put that around a log. It's already looped, so it's easy just to slide around a log. There we go, just like that. Set that right here. What I'm going to do is just yank on the red string and we'll see what we get for a burn. Okay, here we go. Go ahead and start my timer. It's a little bit windy out here, so I might put some more stuff around it to keep it from blowing out. But it's supposed to work in 200-mile-an-hour winds. That's what it says on the package. The red string completely pulls off, and it's attached to a smaller string which goes inside of the device. Okay, my stopwatch is running. I don't know if you can see that or not. It is 11 seconds, but it's been burning for about 2 minutes, so we'll add 2 minutes to the time. So 2 minutes and 18 seconds. I could see how that would definitely could start wet firewood if it's going to burn long enough. That's the main thing, to burn long enough this to burn, or so it dries out the firewood so the firewood can ignite. Because actual wet firewood isn't going to burn. It's going to have to be dried out till so the fire can jump across to the wood. It's definitely going to start dry wood on fire. Look at the size of that flame. That's my hand. That's a pretty darn good flame. Thing is, let's go over how much these cost, though. That's the biggest issue. Right here, if you go to the pull start or Pull Start Fire, or their website. Their price on the website's about the same as it is on Amazon, but you're not paying shipping on this. Well, it is. It's free shipping. So, same as Amazon. Anyway, it says it's supposed to burn 30 minutes, no matches, no kindling, lights wet wood, once it dries, of course. Wet wood's not going to burn. Windproof and rainproof. Burns up to 2.5 times hotter than leading brands. Burns for over 30 minutes. Multiple built-in safety features. Satisfaction guaranteed. Each fire starter is 1 inch by 2 inches by 5 inches and weighs 4 ounces. I think a 3-pack on Amazon, you can buy them singly for about $6 a piece. Free shipping, and then 3 packs are $18 if you got Amazon Prime, and then of course free shipping is $29 for 6 of them. So these are quite expensive. What's nice is they have the built-in fire starter, so you don't have to, I mean, you can carry it. Looks like what it is probably inside of it, besides the fire starter, it has like sawdust with whatever it is in it, or wax or whatever, to burn the 30 minutes. I'm not sure what's in it. It doesn't say. Even on their website, it doesn't say what's inside of it. When you first set it off, you can smell sulfur. It smells like 4th of July. So it uses a sulfur-based ignition system. Alright, we'll check back in a few minutes. Standing here to put shadow on it so you can see the fire a little better. We are right at almost 16 minutes. The flame has gone down quite a bit, but it's still burning. Let's check that heat. See if it's still putting off a good heat signature. Well, a little bit. If you got like your wet wood over the top of it where it's holding the heat and creating a dome, then it'll help dry the wood out. But right now it's still warm, but it's not as hot as it was. We're now at almost 25 minutes. Still a little flame. Every time a gust of wind hits it, it kind of makes that popping sound like it's going to go out, but it flames back up. But it's barely got any flame now. Let's go ahead and check that heat. Yeah, there's like almost no heat coming off of that thing. So at this point right here, it wouldn't do you much good except for that little bit of flame you got going on. So hopefully you got your wood dried out. You can see right there, it's wanting to go out, and it's at 25 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and stick a piece of wood in that and see what we got inside of it still. Oh yeah, see, it's almost powdered up now. There's just a little bit of tiny, you can see right there, the unburnt on the bottom. Just a little tiny thin layer. Most of it is, but there's like a 1/16 of an inch on the bottom that's unburnt still. A little bit more heat going on there. So hopefully if you had dry firewood, or the firewood's gotten dry at this point, dry wood here I'm putting on it. It's 26 minutes now. But as you've seen, there was like a thin layer of unburnt on the bottom. So it was pretty much out. Another minute or two and it would have been done. So yeah, you get 30 minutes out of it, but that last 10-15 minutes, there's not much energy left, and it's not putting off much heat at all to dry out wet wood. So you got to get that wood over it and ready to go as soon as you pop that thing if you're going to try to dry out wet wood to get it to burn. It's kind of a cool little device. They're expensive. I mean, $6-7 a piece. That's quite a bit of money. But they work. If you're up in the mountains and you get one of those, if you carry like one of them with you and as an emergency, like if you're backpacking or something, you know, they're waterproof, and well, they're not waterproof, they're windproof. The plastic bag that's around them, or the plastic covering, keeps them waterproof. Once you take off that bag, then for the plastic wrap, it's no longer waterproof. So you want to keep them in those, or actually stick them in that inside of a Ziploc bag or something like that, and that'll help keep it dry. And then for an emergency, like if you carry a ferro rod or something like that, that's really hard to start anything wet unless you got a lot of fat wood or something like that to light. But if you got good dry wood, then ferro rod and stuff like that's no problem. Or something like this, easily start up dry wood just like it did there with barely any flame. So they work, and truthfully, if I was backpacking and stuff, I would probably keep one of these in my backpack for that, that unexpected rainstorm or whatever you're gonna get. You never know. Like I said, they're just a couple ounces, so you don't want to carry a bunch of them, especially when you're backpacking. That weight adds up, so you want to keep it down to minimum. Alright, my flame is out. Would it have made 30 minutes? Yeah, it probably would have made 30 minutes, but alright, y'all. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.